Well, hey guys, we're back. I'm going after them crappie again. We're going back to the same location. We did pretty good in here the other day. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna be using the jigs and bobbers again. And yeah, it's windy and kind of chilly, but we're gonna see if we can catch some in here. Let's see what we can do, guys. There he goes. I pulled him right out of there. Oh, it's a pretty little black crappie. Easy, guy, I'm gonna let you go. It's a pretty little black crappie. Hang on. Alright, later. Let's go over that way a little bit. There he goes. We got another little guy. Easy there. Pretty little crappie. Later. See, I'm almost positive there's more crappie right here. If I could just get them to bite. That's the whole key, right guys? Get them to bite. The wind is really tough to do what I want, so I'm having to pull down current, you know, with the waves to be able to do anything with my jig. You pull against it and then your jig just, it's so erratic, they know it's not right. You know, if they're really ticky anyhow, they know. But going down, you're kind of flowing with the waves. It's not as bouncy, so it's a little bit more subtle. Got a little one. Yeah, I got a little guy there. Oop. Hang on, get you back in there. Later. There he goes. And we got him to bite. A little tough today with this wind, but we got a good crappie. Easy there, buddy. Oh yeah, that is a good one. We gotta give him a little check here. He's a 11-incher. Yeah, that's a good one. We're gonna put him on the stringer, see if we can catch a few. We'll take him. Well, I'm hoping that the wind noise is better, guys. I got me some muffs over my speakers on my GoPro, so they're helping. The test I did, that was helping pretty good. So I'm out here in some windy wind today, so hopefully you'll be able to hear my voice good and it won't be muffled too bad, because the wind overpowers my voice when there is no muffles on here. But yeah guys, today I'm using a Max X 10 by Garcia. That's a light spinning reel. I'm using a Shakespeare Micro Series light action rod. That's a 5'6", and I use 6-pound test high vis Mr. Crappie fishing line. And all we're doing is using some hand tied jigs. That's a real pretty one my friend Kyle made, and that's a real pretty jig and it works good. And then I'm using a slip bobber with two bobber stoppers, rubber bobber stoppers. And what happens, guys, when you use this setup like I got it right here, when you pull, it lifts that jig. It lifts that jig and lets it flutter back down. Pull, flutter, pull, flutter. But what I like to do is pull and let it flutter back down and then sit there for 4 to 5 seconds. Pull, let it flutter down, 4 or 5 seconds. That's how I'm doing it today. There he goes. What we get here this time? A little bitty crappie. The little guys are back. Yep. Later. There he goes. Another little guy. The little guys are tearing it up. Later. There he goes. Oh, I lost him. I don't know how big he was. There he goes. Got a itty bitty man. Man. Old minnow would whoop up on him. That is a tiny crappie. There he goes. See if we can get him on in here. Good crappie. Oh yeah. Boy, that is a good one. Oh, that's a good crappie. Let's see how long he is. He's a little over 12. Oh yeah. That's what we want. That's what I call a keeper. Right there. We'll take him.